Alright, so that's 17 over there, and go this way, and then I'm going to come back 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to come back and do one more. 1, 2. Right, so with your work this way, there's the butterfly, that's what we were doing. We joined it on here, and then we went straight up and did 17. Okay, so you should have 17, and we're about to go on to our 18th one. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and we're about to do number 18. Only thing is, number 18, we have to start attaching. So you're going to take it and you're going to flip it so it's this way. Okay, you're going to turn this around, and you're going to now join this. We're going to be joining it onto this one. See, that's why I say with this Bruges lace, it's just a matter of doing laces and turning them and joining them and whatever. So now this one, you need to do, this is where you joined it in the last one. So go back there, and you're going to go into this one. Okay, so from the last one that you joined, skip this one, and you're going to go into the second one. So you went into that one, you're going to skip that one, and we're now going to go into this one. We're going to work in, we're going to join in this one. And we're going to do just a single crochet. This is number 17 here, and now I'm going to do number 18, but I'm only doing 2 of number 18, like that, and I'm going to slip stitch, single crochet into this one, which is the second one from there. Okay, single crochet in there, finish your 2, and finish this over here. And you're just going to finish your tape here, which you're all too familiar with now after doing all those. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Because now we want to work, just don't get it all mixed up. You want to now come back on your lace. So I'm going to flip it all over. You're going onto the back side of it. And we're going to just finish our lace on this side. However you want to turn it, but just make sure you're on the other side. You can't really crochet the same way. So now this is, I want to say, this is probably the hardest part that I'm going to do with you now, but it's just stay with me and you'll get this completed. Okay, now we're going to join again, so it's 2, and we're going to join it onto this one. So just be careful when you're flipping your work around, because it disorientates you as to what your butterfly should be looking like. Now this is the way it should be now after you've done those 2, because we're going to join it again. Okay, so you were over here. Okay, you had it this way, and then we joined it on there, we flipped it around, and we crocheted the one side. Then we came back, and now we're this side again. Okay, so it's going to look like this. You're going to be on this way, so you're going to have it like this. So now we're going to go into this one. Okay, so we did our chain 2, and then we're going to single crochet into this one. As I said, this is the only part that's really tricky now. Alright, so we just joined it over there. We did our chain 2, and we're heading back. Now watch, if you're struggling to understand where I am or what, just watch the way my butterfly is laid out. For example, this is here, the big part is up here, and this is down here, because that'll help you know where you are. So you do your chain 2 there, and you're going to do 1 double crochet in here, like you usually do. Now this is going to be a little bit different now. Then you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to do a single crochet in this one. Okay, so not a double. You're going to do 1 single, and then you're going to do another single. Okay, so that's where it's a little bit different. So you do your single and your single, and then you're going to chain 2. So 1, 2, and then you're going to turn your work around. I'm just going to flip mine up like this so I can work on the other side. I'm not going to turn all my work around because it gets a little confusing. So all I'm doing is lifting this up like that. I'm going to turn everything around. Okay, so you did your chain 2. So instead of 4, you're just going to do chain 2, and then you're going to do a single crochet and a single crochet. Okay, and just don't lose your place. I'm right here. So single in the first, and it's because we're turning a sharp corner, and a single in the next, and don't make them too tight. And then chain 1 and a double crochet, chain 1 and then double in here. Now what we're going to do is we want to join, we're going to chain 2 and then join in the one that you already had joined. So I'm just turning this all the way around. This one you had done, if you remember, this was the double treble that we had done. You want to join in here, come back here and join. So I do 2 chain. This is the real hard part, guys. It gets a little easier again after this. And then you're going to just do a single crochet in here. Okay, so you did your 2 chain and then single crochet in here. I'm going to go under it this time because of the way that I'm coming, and then chain 2 again. I'm trying not to turn my work around so you can see where I am. Whoops. 1, chain 2. Okay, now I've got to come back, and don't lose where you were. I just went in there. Now this is the tape that I'm working on, okay, this one over here. So I've got to come back there. I did my extra chain 2, but I've got to come. So just flip it around. Watch the way I've got one. I've got to come back here. It's just a matter of maneuvering your work so you're on the right side. So all I did was go into that one with a single crochet. Now I'm coming back this side, and I did my chain 2 to finish that, and then I'm going to do a double crochet in the first one. Okay, so it's a double where you usually do, and then your chain 1. Okay, so you did your double, you chain 1, then you're going to do 1 single and 1 slip stitch in that end one, and a slip stitch. Then you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to turn your work around, and you're going to do, just turn it around so you can come to the back of this part. Then you're going to do a single crochet in this very first stitch, and remember it's that very first one. Okay, so you do a single crochet in there, and then you do a double, and then you do your chain 1, and you do a double again in the end. And then you did your double there, and you should be looking like that. Like I said, you did your double crochet, then you do your 2 chain, then you're going to skip this one, okay, and you're going to go into this one, skip that one and go into the next one with a single crochet. Okay, so you do that with a single crochet and do your chain 2. Okay, so we joined, we skipped that one and we did a single crochet on there. Now, this is where you might get a little confused because you wonder, okay, where's my lace gone? But it's right over here because you did those single crochets. It's hard to see it, but it is over here. Okay, so you're going to now do your chain 2 because you just joined it. So chain 2, and then you're going to come in your very first one. Yeah, this is where the rest of your work is. Okay, so you joined it on there with your work like that. Okay, you were facing this way, you joined it on, turn it around, and this is where your rest of your lace is. It is a little confusing to see where it is, but it's right over here because of those small double crochets. Okay, and this is my very first one I'm going to go into right here. You're going to do a double crochet, and then you're going to do chain 1, and then you're going to do a double crochet, and then you're going to do 2 doubles in this last stitch. Okay, so you're going to do 2 doubles in here. And then you're going to chain 2. So 2 doubles in there, and then chain 2. Okay, so now you can see your lace, your tape is a little bit wider, so it's easier for you to see where you're going. Okay, and then you did your chain 2, and then you're going to flip it around, and this is where it gets a bit confusing. Just turn your work around and work on this side. Okay, so we did our chain 2, 1 double crochet in there, another double crochet in the next. So we're changing our pattern slightly here. Okay, so it was, you on the previous row you had done a double crochet and then you did 2 in the same stitch, and that's increased, so you got 3 there now. So you did your chain 2 and then you do 2 double crochets. You're going to chain 1, then you're going to do 1 in the next, and then you're going to chain 1 and 1 in your 1 double crochet in that last stitch, and you should be looking like this now. Okay, so now you're going to be joining it back onto this one, this side. Okay, so we're going to miss that one and we're going to join it onto here. So I'm going to chain 2, skip that one, do a single crochet in this one, chain 2, and then turn my work around. Just flip your whole butterfly around. Just flip it around so it's there, and now you can work back on your lace over here. So we're working in the middle of this part now. Okay, and here you're going to do your double crochet in the first stitch, and then you're going to chain 1, double crochet in the next one, chain 1, double crochet in the next, and double crochet in the next, and then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to turn your work around, and I'm just flipping it this way because it's easier. Okay, and this is what we're working on, this piece over here. So you chained 3, and then you're going to come back on here and you're going to do a double crochet. So it's a double crochet and a double in the next, and then it's chain 1, double crochet in the next, chain 1, double crochet in the next, chain 1, and double crochet in your last stitch. So you should have 5 double crochets for this 3 chains in between. Then you're going to chain 3. Okay, then you're going to chain 3 and you're going to turn your work around. So chain 3, turn your work around, and then you're going to do a double crochet in the first stitch. Alright, so you did your double crochet in the first one, then you're going to chain 2, and then double crochet in your next, and chain 2, double crochet in your next double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in your next double crochet, and double crochet in the next. So this row you should also have your 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you got double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, and then double crochet and double crochet. Alright, so now we're going to do chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to turn our work around, and we're going to come back on this side, and you're going to do double crochet in the first one, and double crochet in the second one, and then you're going to chain, whoops, in the second one, and then you're going to chain 2 and double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in the next one, chain 2, and double crochet in the last one, which is right over there. Whoops. Double crochet in there, and then you're going to do chain 2, and now we want to go into this opposite one. So you're not going to go in the first one, you're going to go into the next one with a single crochet. Chain 2, turn your work around, and we're going to now work back on this side. Alright, so you've just done your other single crochet in this loop. You missed this one and you did that one, so you did this one originally, this one and this one. Now you're going to do the same thing coming back. You're going to do you did your chain 2 to finish that, then you're going to go in this double crochet, and then you're going to chain 2, go in this double crochet like you have been doing, and chain 2, go in this one, chain 2, and then your 2 double crochets on the end, one here, whoops, and one in the end, and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to do your chain 3, and you're going to turn your work around. Alright, so then you did your chain 3 and you turn around. Now this row is slightly different. You're going to do your 2 double crochets. So 1, 2 double crochets in here, and then you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to do, so in this one you're going to do a double crochet, chain 1, and then a double crochet in the same place. So I'm missing my stitches up, okay, and then you're going to chain 1 and do a double crochet in the next one, chain 1 and a double crochet in your last one. Okay, and that should give you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then you're going to, okay, so we did our chain 2, and then you're going to skip this one and you're going to go into this one with a single crochet, and then finish your chain 2, and then just turn your work so that you can come back on this side. So we're going back towards the center. Okay, and with this one you're going to do, okay, so with this one you're going to do a double crochet in the first stitch, so double crochet in the first stitch, chain 1, double crochet in the next, which is over here, chain 1, double crochet in the next, chain 1, double crochet in the next, chain 1, and 2 double crochets in the last 2, 1 and 1 in the last one, and then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're going to turn our work around and we're going to come back this side. Okay, we're going to come this side and we're going to do 2 double crochets, so 1 in this one, so 1 double crochet in there, 1 double in the next, then it's going to be chain 1, and then you're going to do 1 double crochet in this chain. Okay, I'm actually just going to go in the space, so 1 double crochet in there, and then it's chain 1 again, and it's going to be 1 double crochet in each of these with a chain in between, so 1 in there. So you've just added 1 onto this, chain 1, 1 double crochet in the next, chain 1, 1 double crochet in the next, chain 1, and 1 double crochet in your last stitch. Okay, and you should have 7, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not counting this one. You don't want to count that one. Okay, so now you should have 7, and now you're going to chain 3, 2, 3, and turn around. You're not going to be joining on, you're not joining anything onto there. You're just going to turn around, and we're going to come back onto this side again. Okay, so you did your chain 3 and you're going to turn around, and now you're going to do 1 double crochet in the first, chain 1, 1 double crochet in the next, chain 1, that's 2, in the next one, that's 3 with a chain 1, 4 with a chain 1, okay, so it's 1 double in each, chain 1, 4, and then this one 5 double crochet with a chain 1, and then double crochet and double crochet in the last 2. So 1 double crochet in that one and 1 in the last, and then you're going to chain 3 again. Okay, and then we're going to turn our work because we're coming back this side, and you're going to do the same thing with this one. 1 double crochet in the first, 1 double crochet in the next, and now all the other 5 you have a chain in between, 1 chain, 1 in the next, 1 chain, 1 double crochet in the next, 1 chain, 1 double crochet in the next, 1 chain, 1 double crochet in the next, 1 chain, 1 in the next, and you should have 7 again. Okay, now you're going to do chain 2, and then we want to join onto this one. Okay, you're going to skip one and you're going to join onto your next one here. So skip that one and then join onto this one, chain 2, and turn your work around, and we're going to come back on this one. So as you can see, you're starting to get the middle part of your butterfly. Alright, so you just went into this one over there. Okay, so you did your chain 2. Now you're going to do a double crochet in your very first one. And this is where it gets a little more interesting, but we're just about finished. Okay, and then you're going to do a single crochet. You're going to skip this one and go into this next one and do a single crochet in that one. Okay, and then you're going to do a double crochet in your next double crochet here, and a double crochet in the next one, and then a single crochet in your next space over here, in this one here. So it's the very next one. Whoops. Okay. And then you're going to do a double crochet in your next stitch, and then you're going to chain 1, double crochet in the next, and then you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to do a single crochet in your next stitch over here. Okay, so single crochet in this one, and then you're going to chain 1 and a single crochet in your next double crochet here, and you're going to do a single crochet in the opposite one over here. Okay, in this one over here, and that will be it. And now you've just joined it on there, and then we'll just get rid of this. Then I'm going to cut my yarn off, and I'm just going to bring it in here. Now this is going to be the wrong side of your work, so you'll be flipping it over this way, and that's your right hand side for your, that's the right hand side of your wing. So you're going to do exactly the same thing to this side. So you're going to do exactly the same thing for this side of your butterfly, and I'm not going to do it with you because you can do the same thing as you did there. You're just going to work with your butterfly this side, and yeah, so you're going to start like you did and just come in over here and do it exactly the same way, and then you've got both sides of your butterfly off that way. So make sure that your work is this way, and then we're going to join on over here, same place as you did with the other one. So just remember that you don't, your head needs to be up here because you're joining here first. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Thanks so much. Bye.